Hi, friend. So, I said I would be showing you a little more about the Ponthos, and you can see I haven't planted over here in water, and I used distilled water. I didn't use water from the sink. Right here, this right here is called String of Hearts, and there's another one in there, and I think that one's furry. I don't know which one that is yet. I'll have to look it up. So I moved them over here. You can see they're doing great. They're all different kinds. I'm a little nervous about moving these because I moved this one right here and a big, huge, fat black spider come running from behind it. Scared me to death. I don't like spiders. I got bit by a brown recluse, and so yeah, I'm just not keen on spiders. So the Pothos is getting this light right here, plus the window, plus this light over here, and plus the light above the tree. And it seems, they seem to be doing okay. There's some of them that wasn't rooted, that I'm in the process of rooting. Now with the Pothos, you should be able to just stick them into the soil, and they should root on them themselves. But you have to add a lot of water, I guess, to them, to keep the soil moist. And I just don't want to do that because that could breed, bacteria and stuff, and I just don't want to put them in a soil that's not healthy for them. So we're going to root them first, you and I, and in some water, and then we will plant them. I plan on planting the ones that have the roots today in some pots, and I might mix and match, just kind of give it a little dimension, with different breeds. But as you can see, they're happy. Pothos is really easy to care for. They can handle just regular lights in your house, as long as they have something. A dimly lit window. They don't grow very fast when they don't get a lot of sun, because that's where they get their food. But they do grow, they do thrive. You just have to be careful. They like to dry out between waterings. So they don't like to get their toes wet continuously. So, example, the sallow. You can see the soil is really dry, and it's doing great. But in the same sense, this plant here needs water, and it's got its toes wet. And of course, you can see it's doing great. It's climbing. It's doing great. So this one right here is kind of like an aloe, a snake plant, mother-in-law's tongue. Like this one right here. It likes to dry out in between waterings. A little more so than the Pothos, but the Pothos, like every 2 weeks, water it. 10 to 14 days. And that's it. I mean, make sure it gets some sun, or some lighting that's in your house. That's why it's the perfect plant for people. You live in an apartment or a house and you don't want your curtains open, you just turn on your light. You live in an apartment or a house and you know, you don't have a south window. I mean, it's the perfect plant. It's kind of like the mother-in-law's tongue. Um, it doesn't need a lot of light. As you can see, the one over here, it's getting a little light from this, but it's not getting direct light. It's just kind of getting an offshoot of the light. So, pothos, they tend to, be sparse when they grow, and trindly, and they're beautiful. But I like my plants when they are full, and I call it the head of hair. So they got a head, and so they're rounded at the top, full with lush green, yellow, white leaves, and then they trindle. So, but that's what I do. Doesn't mean that's what you like. You might like just the long and trindle. But just remember, whatever, like some people like to do it across their curtain rods. Well, remember, you have to wash your curtains once in a while. So that means you have to take it all down gently, and then put the, and then once you wash your curtains, you put the rod back up with the curtains, and then you have to re-trindle that again. Now, that's only like once a month. But some people don't like going through the extra stuff. So definitely, consider that wherever you put it, that it's going to stay there and it's not going to be a hassle for you. So like the pros and the cons, you write down the pros and the cons. Hanging the pothos near your rod and then running it across your curtain rod, is it going to be a hassle for you to deal with? That's what you look at. That's how you deal when you're dealing with plants. My husband wants to run it across the rod. Well, he's not the one who washes the curtains. I am. So I'm not running it across the rod yet. Not until I'm ready. Not until I decide that's what I want to do. So with that being said, folks, pothos is one of the better plants for beginners. They're easy to take care of. They're hardy. They're hard to kill, but you still can kill them. But it definitely will get you started. So I would definitely consider that if you're thinking about getting into plants. Those are the easy ones. They're easy to propagate. They're easy to maintain and manage. So you can underwater them some. But as long as you get them once every 2 weeks, they're happy. Okay, friends. You guys like and subscribe. If you're new to the channel, I do all kinds of different types of videos, from recipes to gardening outside to house plants, building. So subscribe and leave a comment. Okay, friend. See you on the next video.